And today, Bill will be playing the role of the Chief Development Officer at Thayer Medical Center in Waterville, Maine, where Mrs. Adelaide B. Wilson has just contributed $8 million as part of she's as the lead gift in a $50 million capital campaign to expand the medical center. Mrs. Wilson is a feisty individual with her own thoughts and ideals. And you know, Bill has his own thoughts and ideals also. And of course, Bill reports to the medical center CEO, and he keeps Mrs. Wilson happy. Now, for today's presentation, Mrs. Wilson will be played by Susan Ikozaki. In this case, Susan is 87 years old. So at this point, will Bill and Mrs. Wilson come forward?
When I arrived here at Thayer Medical Center 4 years ago, I made the mistake of referring to my friend as Mrs., and it was quickly pointed out it's Miss, not Ms. It's certainly Miss. One of my first directives was to get to know this woman who has done an incredible amount of philanthropy, not here in Waterville, Maine, but also throughout the entire state of Maine. When I first met with her, I told her that I was baptized in Waterville, although my parents were living in Auburn, Maine, about 50 miles south. She said, "I don't care where you were baptized. What I care about is if you took a shower last night. I don't care if you drink water or anything." Well, I knew I was on my way when I first visited her at her home, and she was smoking her Parliament cigarettes and drinking bourbon and milk. She asked me if I would like to join her, and I said, no, I don't have any interest in either one. And she said, fine, you might as well leave now. At that point, I knew I had a real challenge on my hand, and when I went home that evening, I said to my family, she reminds me of Maxine, the character in the Hallmark card series, the feisty, cranky... Oh, yes, she was. Today is her 87th birthday, and we are dedicating the new cardiac wing that she has given as part of our $50 million capital campaign. So Miss Wilson, if you would join me in a toast.
Wow, this is the first thing you've done right all day.
This is champagne. You can go home and drink your bourbon later. Clear? On behalf of all of us, I want to toast this incredible woman on her 87th birthday for what she has done for the medical center. Not only will it help to prevent heart attacks, it will also encourage our family, the entire Thayer medical family, to learn about healthy living, the importance of fresh fruits and vegetables, and all other things related to wonderful, outstanding cardiac care.
Well, if you're in the cardiac care, you haven't learned any of those things.
What I'm saying, this will give you, and others, you'll probably be there soon. Because of her generosity, we have state-of-the-art, cutting-edge cardiac units, all private, of course, with the latest technology that beams information to various other medical centers in the country. For example, we could go to Barnes Jewish Hospital in St. Louis. We could go to any medical center, teaching university, and have, by video conference, our cardiologists talking to cardiologists elsewhere. And by the way, I would like to invite you to sometime stop by and see this high-tech technology, which I think you would truly enjoy.
Well, I hope so, since it's named after me.
I was saying that I will set a date when you're available, because I know you have so many other medical appointments that you have to go to.
Sir, young man, let's get on with this.
I'm not quite
I'm
there.
thirsty.
You're not only thirsty, but you're feisty as well. Would you all stand and join me with raising your glasses to honoring this wonderful philanthropist who has done an outstanding job. Today, on behalf of the entire Board of Trustees and Medical Center, I now dedicate this to Miss Adelaide B. Wilson, Cardiac Center at Fair Medical Center. Congratulations. That wasn't very strong. Shall we do it again? Thank you. You may now be seated.
Oh, thank you.